Hi, this is Guy Wallace. I started in learning and development way back in 1979, and I semi-retired in 2023. But my current mission as a semi-retired L&D professional is to help enterprise learning and development organizations become more performance-based. Welcome to my podcast. This episode is about the AT&T Network Systems product management curriculum, novel, and simulation exercise, circa 1986. This is a Google Notebook LM podcast based on a blog post of mine from November 2013 in response to my role as an ASQ Influential Voice. ASQ was the American Society for Quality, and we had an assignment from ASQ's CEO Paul Borawski to share a quality moment, and this was my response.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Awesome. Well, today we're going to kind of do a bit of a time warp.
Oh.
Yeah, back to 1986.
Wow. Okay.
To look at how they were doing training back then and,
Interesting.
see what we can learn from it even today.
Seems fascinating.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at this blog post by a guy named Guy W. Wallace.
Okay.
He's a performance improvement consultant, and he talks about this really cool project that he did for AT&T.
AT&T in 1986.
Yes, Network Systems it was called.
Oh, wow.
And so this deep dive, I think, will be really interesting for anyone who likes games and simulations for learning,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or anyone who just wants to learn a little bit more about product management,
Yeah.
but like old school.
Like way back when.
Yeah, so get this. He actually created a hands-on simulation game to train product managers
Wow, a simulation game.
in 1986.
That's pretty ahead of its time, isn't it?
Super ahead of its time.
I mean, even now, that's pretty innovative.
Yeah, and I mean, the results were really impressive, so.
I'm intrigued. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, so basically, Guy was brought in to create this training program to improve AT&T Network Systems product management processes.
Okay. Makes sense.
And, product management, it's a lot, right?
It is, yeah. It's a whole beast.
Yeah, you've got to coordinate across all these different departments and
It's got so many stakeholders to keep happy.
exactly, and just understanding, that entire life cycle of a product.
Absolutely. I mean, you're basically shepherding a product from like its birth, that initial idea,
Sure.
all the way to when it's, maybe retired or discontinued and navigating everything in between.
Exactly.
All those market complexities and understanding what the customer actually needs.
Yeah, and all the internal wheels that need to be
All the
turning.
moving parts, for sure.
So how did Guy approach this?
I'm guessing not your typical PowerPoint presentation.
No, not at all. He made a game.
Okay. I like where this is going.
But not just any game. It was like a 5-round simulation
Okay.
that mirrored the product life cycle.
Oh, wow.
So from that initial idea phase,
Yeah.
then into development, then introduction,
Got it.
and then growth and maturity.
Smart.
And then finally, the decline or discontinuation.
It's like a whole board game version of a product's life.
Yes.
I love it.
And remember, this is 1986.
I mean, that is seriously impressive for the time.
Talk about being ahead of the curve.
Way ahead of the curve.
So participants were divided into teams,
Okay.
and each team member was given a role, like, R&D or manufacturing or sales or services.
Okay, so like the key departments.
Yeah.
And of course the product managers.
And they were tasked with managing 5 different products, but they were all interconnected.
Oh, interesting. So it wasn't just like 5 separate products.
Right. It was a camera tape, a recorder,
Uh,
cables, and a monitor.
Oh, wow. So it really forced them to think about how all these things work together.
Yeah.
Just like in a real company. Yeah.
Exactly.
Very clever.
And here's where it gets even more interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, we live in a world today that's dominated by spreadsheets,
Oh, tell me about it.
algorithms.
Yeah.
But Guy's approach was totally analog.
Really?
Yeah, everything was done manually
Wow.
with handwritten slides and reports,
no computers.
no computers.
That's amazing.
It wasn't about plugging numbers into a program.
Interesting.
It was about, really making the thinking visible.
I like that. Making the thinking visible.
Yeah, so they had to slow down analyze the data,
Really engage with it.
and really collaborate to make decisions.
That's brilliant, actually.
It is, right?
Yeah, because it forces you to think it through.
Yeah.
You can't just rely on the computer to do the work for you.
Exactly.
And it makes the collaboration so much more crucial.
Right, and so...
It's like a flight simulator, but for product managers.
Yes,
You're in the thick of it, making those decisions, seeing the consequences.
exactly, and the feedback was amazing.
I bet.
Participants said it gave them a much deeper understanding of product management
I can imagine.
and how all the different departments have to work together.
Yeah, it's one thing to read about it in a textbook, but it's another thing to actually experience it.
Right, and even their managers were impressed.
Oh, really?
They noticed improvements in their team's collaboration.
Okay, so it wasn't just fun and games.
No.
It translated into real skills.
Yeah, it was about tangible skill development.
And that's a hallmark of a really good simulation, right?
Yes.
It's engaging, but it's also teaching you something that you can actually use in your work.
Exactly.
Impressive stuff.
It is, right.
Yeah, I'm already seeing how this is relevant even today.
Me too, and we're just getting started. Now, this wasn't all just about, playing this game for 8 days straight.
Right.
It was a whole program.
Okay.
So they had readings videos
Mm-hmm.
and even some really early computer-based training.
Wow, in 1986?
Yeah.
That's pretty cutting edge.
Yeah, so it was really like a multimedia extravaganza,
I like it.
all designed to help the participants understand product management.
So the game was like the centerpiece,
Yeah.
but it sounds like he built a whole learning ecosystem around it.
Yeah, and he used this really interesting thing.
What's that?
He called it a novel.
A novel?
Yeah, it was like a story
Oh, okay.
about these product planners.
Interesting.
It was like a year in their life.
Oh, so like a day in the life kind of thing.
Yeah, and it acted as like an advanced organizer.
So it set the stage for the rest of the training.
Right, by grounding it in like the real world.
That's really smart.
Yeah, and he also used this thing called the performance model.
Performance model?
Yeah.
What's that?
So imagine like a cube,
Okay.
and it has like 8 sides.
8 sides.
And each side represents like a key area of performance.
Interesting. So like a framework for the whole program.
Exactly.
To make sure they're covering all the bases.
Right. It's very holistic.
I'm really impressed with how much thought he put into this.
Me too.
This sounds very well designed.
Yeah. It was all very intentional.
Not just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Right. Every activity had a purpose.
Like he had this vision of how he wanted the participants to transform.
Yeah.
And he designed the program to make that happen.
Right. And so the 8-day course, this was just like the first step.
Oh, so there was more.
Yeah. They had this whole system at AT&T.
Okay.
Like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 level series.
Oh, wow. So they kept learning even after the course.
Yeah. To make sure that development was continuous.
It's like leveling up in a video game.
Yes.
You start with the basics and then you get more and more advanced.
Right.
Love that.
So this was all happening, back in 1986.
Yeah, almost 40 years ago.
And it's easy to think like, oh, well, then this is now.
Right.
Like, what can we learn from that?
Especially in today's world, everything's so tech-driven.
Right.
But you know what? Even though technology has changed so much,
Yeah.
the fundamentals of learning,
Mm-hmm.
they haven't really changed that much. Guy's story, it shows how powerful experiential learning can be.
Yeah.
Putting people in situations where they have to actually use the knowledge.
Right. Not just reading about it or hearing about it.
Exactly. They're applying it, making decisions, dealing with the consequences.
And that's how you really learn.
That's how it sticks.
Yeah. And I think it's a good reminder that sometimes
Yeah.
the simplest solutions are the best.
Right.
Like, they didn't need fancy software or virtual reality.
What was a game board
Yeah.
and some pens and paper?
And their imaginations.
Yeah, the power of human creativity.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It is, right.
It really shows how insightful instructional design can be
Yeah.
when you understand your audience and you know what you're trying to achieve.
And you have limitations.
Yeah, you can come up with really creative solutions.
And it's so relevant even today.
Right.
Like, it makes me wonder what other cool approaches to learning are out there,
Yeah,
just waiting to be rediscovered
absolutely.
or reimagined.
Yeah, and this idea of making the thinking visible,
yeah.
it's so important.
It is.
It's so easy to just rush through things,
Mm-hmm.
but when you slow down and really think about what you're doing and why,
Yeah.
that's when the real learning happens.
And articulate it.
Yes, exactly. Put it into words.
So for our listeners out there,
Yeah.
how can you make your thinking visible
What are some ways you can apply this idea to your work or your learning?
Yeah.
Because this is a really powerful concept.
It is.
And it goes way beyond just product management.
Right.
It's relevant for anything you're trying to learn or improve.
So what do you think? How can we encourage more of this kind of learning?
That's a great question.
In our organizations, in our schools.
What are the obstacles?
Yeah.
And how can we overcome them?
Because clearly there's still so much we can learn
Absolutely.
from this, quality moment from the past.
As Guy called it.
Yeah.
It reminds us that investing in good training, it's not a cost. It's an investment.
All right.
And it pays off.
In so many ways.
Yeah, for individuals, for teams, for the whole organization.
And sometimes all it takes is a little imagination.
Yeah.
And a willingness to try new things.
Exactly like Guy did back in '86.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thinking about this game and everything,
Yeah.
I'm really struck by all the effort that went into this whole program.
It really was impressive.
Yeah, it wasn't just about the game itself.
Right.
It was like this whole universe they built around it.
Yeah, he really took a very comprehensive approach to learning.
He did.
Like, he understood that people learn in different ways
Yeah.
and that you need to offer different options.
Yeah, it's like he created a learning buffet.
Ooh, I like that. A learning buffet.
Yeah. Something for everyone.
Exactly.
And that's such a good reminder for us today, too.
It is, yeah.
Don't limit yourself to just one way of learning.
Right. Try different things.
Yeah, experiment, see what works for you.
Maybe you like reading books
Yeah.
or taking online courses.
Or maybe you learn best by doing
Exactly.
hands-on stuff.
Or maybe you even create your own little simulation.
Oh, yeah.
Like Guy did.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities.
So many ways to learn.
Yeah, the key is to find what sparks your curiosity.
What makes you want to learn more?
Exactly. And who knows, maybe you'll create your own quality moment.
Your own breakthrough.
Yeah,
That changes the way you learn or the way other people learn.
that would be awesome.
It would.
So as we're wrapping up this deep dive into Guy's story,
Yeah.
what's like the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this?
That's a good question. I think it's this.
Okay.
Don't underestimate the power of creativity and innovation when it comes to learning.
Yeah.
Whether you're designing a training program or just trying to learn something new yourself,
Uh-huh.
think outside the box, experiment,
Yeah.
and most importantly, have fun.
Yes, learning should be fun.
It shouldn't.
It should be an adventure,
Exactly.
not a chore.
And who knows, you might discover a whole new way of learning.
Just like Guy.
Yeah, just like Guy did back in '86.
It's amazing, right?
It is.
Well, this has been fascinating.
It has.
Thank you so much for taking us on this journey back in time.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
And to all our listeners out there, thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We'll see you next time. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those imaginations firing.
And keep thinking outside the box